Hello, Corvette fans in cartoon form. This is a very rare vehicle in toy form, that is, and actual real life, because these are only two photos I could really find that were bigger than a thumbnail. And it's because this Corvette competed in the SuperGT in Japan. You'll see here, 2005, at the Fuji Speedway. I'm gonna imagine you don't see Corvettes racing around Japan all too often, but it did. And I have no clue what Fields is as far as a company goes. But this model being rare is because it's by this CA Art company, or CA Art line of things. Maybe one is the company. So, anyways, I guess this is ANS Racing. Maybe that's the guys that fielded this thing. If anyone knows what this company is all about, that'd be interesting to know. It does. Oh wait, no, never mind. It says here. Oh, never mind. This is a copyright for the photograph. So yeah, 2005 copyright for ANS. Maybe that's the racing team or something. But yeah, it's very near impossible to find information on this line. But one of you was kind enough to tell me there's a Mosler missing from my collection now. All right, let's see here. So the real car seems to have gold wheels, or the rear one's gold. I don't know about the front. Maybe that's gold with a lot of brake dust on it, on the front wheel, which would make sense. Yeah, number 913 matches up. So this is what the bottom looks like. A screw and a tab or something. And yeah, these are really generic terms to try to search the internet on. This front axle is way too wide. That looks ridiculous. I can't recall if that was the case with the other ones, so I'm going to have to probably pry that off and trim the axle down. I'm going to go do that now. I don't think I've ever shown the inside of one of these, because I don't think I've ever opened one up. But anyways, the screw in the front, and so it's got a standard Choroq type of motor in there. And there's a tiny tab here on the base that goes into a little notch there on the back, but it's not visible from the outside. So that's a little bit different. This whole body is like this opaque cream color. And then the base is also, well, it could be translucent actually. These are some pretty rough wheels here. They're kind of like the photographs, but they're totally the wrong color. Anyways, I'm gonna just like twist this thing. Yeah. Then I gotta get some clippers, knock that down. I'll be back. Well, that took a lot longer than expected. Several days later, actually. So here's the reasoning. First, the wheels that came on this thing, the paint was all messed up. It started to fall off. So then I used alcohol, and look at this plastic. It's just not good. I don't know if the alcohol tore it away, but I have a suspicion the plastic was actually bad before the alcohol. So after I tried painting it gold, it just looks absolutely horrible. Like it's just too rough, right? So, by the way, these wheels do not have any sort of resemblance to Choroq wheels. The axles are much thicker, and then these flanges are totally different size. Like they're huge on the rear and almost non-existent on the front. So you can't really swap Choroq wheels over to these CA Art or Kart toys. So anyways, yeah, these things are complete garbage. So that was one delay. So I 3D printed my own. The issue is my 3D printer broke down. The LCD screen went bad, so I had to get a new screen put into my 3D printer, and then finally I have these wheels here, and I managed, I dimensioned the original ones, and so these fit the original tires that came off this toy. Yeah, I had to trim off the axle a little bit on these things to get the tires underneath the body, though. Okay, but anyways, here's a couple pics here. I don't think I had that pic before, but you'll see these wheels are kind of gold. I think maybe these are just dirty after racing now. But unfortunately, there's no good side image of the thing actually sitting still. So definitely some guesswork going on there. Yeah. that's, I guess, gonna have to do. Alright, let's look at a couple other Corvettes here in super deformed shape. Alright, so one of my first ones was this Cherokee of a C3 Corvette, and I 3D printed wheels for that one as well. It's a cool little one. Recent acquisition was this old Cherokee with a totally different proportioning, you know, much longer, and it also has nice tires, you know, they say Dunlop. This guy is from 1985, so it's actually closer in dimension to this CAR. It's actually bigger though. Different brand. I think this is a Kirin, maybe. It's either Kirin or Suntory. I can't remember, but it does say a 1968 Corvette under there, and you'll see it's much smaller. Even smaller than that one is this one. This is a Kirin Fire Corvette. Kirin's a coffee in Japan. This is an 82 bit, but much smaller than the last one. And then I have two kind of more modern. This is a 96 Corvette, and this is a 2011, so my newest Corvette. Or no, maybe I think the C6 is newer than that. Or actually, I think it is a C6. 2011 is a C6? I don't remember. Okay, so a lot of different sizes going on from all these various brands. And different kinds of deformation as well. Like, look how low this Kirin one is. It's really low slung. But its width isn't that far off from the other ones, you know. But the Cherokees are really tall. But this one's tall and long. This one's kind of short and tall. So a lot of weird, different ways to deform something, you know. Okay, well, let's let this guy spin on its own. On the racetrack coaster. So, yeah, it's a nice one. I'm pretty happy I have this one. I guess I'm just missing now the elusive Mosler from this brand. Hopefully someday it'll pop up here locally or even online, but we'll have to see. Thanks for watching today. I'll see you at the next super deformed race. Bye.